gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
I cannot take it anymore. It's gotten so ridiculous. You guys have told me, oh, it's just the first 2 games. Don't worry about it. 3 games in a row, and you want me to not worry about it. 3 games in a row with the same exact rotation. Now, I'm not going to yell in this video. I will get emotional, but I'm not going to yell. I am just so freaking tired of the BS that happens to Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. Why the hell are you benching Carmelo until 5 to 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter? How does that make sense? He literally benched Melo, Derrick Rose, and Porzingis until around the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter. What the hell? He did the same thing in the second quarter. Why are you doing this? What logic does this make? Melo had 24 points. He would have had probably 35 if you would have played him more minutes. What the hell is wrong with you, Hornacek? Do you not know how to rotate minutes? What the hell is going on? He'll literally have our bench with Brandon Jennings, Kuzminskis, Hernan Gomez, Lance Thomas, all on the floor. And he'll literally let them play for 10 minutes straight. Literally 10 minutes. Melo usually comes out around the 3, 4, maybe 2-minute mark in the first quarter. So let's say he comes out at the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. Melo was the last one in the first quarter, so he came out around the 3-minute mark, right? We'll say that. He comes out around the 3-minute mark. He doesn't get back in the game until the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. He gets benched at the end of the third quarter with like 4 minutes left, and he doesn't come in until like the 6, 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter when we're already down by big number. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? We were within like 4 points of the Detroit Pistons, and Carmelo Anthony was destroying them. In the first half, he was destroying them. And this is a trend. The first 3 games, Melo shot like 70% in the first half and had most of his points. Most of his points in the first half. And then to end the second quarter, you want to bench him. So now he's taught now he's sitting down for not just halftime, which is 15 minutes. You have an extra couple minutes at the end of the second quarter, and then he starts in the third quarter and he's not warm up. He's stiff. And then the end of the quarter, you bench him and you don't put him in until like 6 minutes left when we're already down by big numbers. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Everyone's saying, don't worry, he's just messing with He should have messed with rotations in the off season. I don't care if Derrick Rose was going through the court trial or whatever, which is good that he got acquitted. But you have to be kidding me. You at least should have written it down how you wanted to rotate minutes. You should have at least written it down situationals. Why I can't, man. He needs to be fired right now. Right now. I'm not saying that's the reason why we lost in Cleveland. I'm saying that's part of the reason, but not the big reason. The big reason is because we played horrible defense and they were just making every shot, and they're just the defending champs. He almost screwed us over in Game 2 against Memphis. We were up by big numbers. He benches Melo. He allows Memphis to go on a run. And then to start the fourth quarter, Melo's still on the bench when Memphis is within like striking distance. And then Marc Gasol hits 2 clutch threes. And then now you want to put Melo in. Stop taking chances. Stop taking chances. Melo's coming out hot in the first quarter. So if you sense a run when he's on the bench, put him in the freaking game. That's all it takes. Just put him in the game. Dude had 24 points. Most of his points came in the first half because you benched him. You're benching Rose. You're benching Porzingis. Your rotations make no sense. I cannot be the only one that sees this. I honestly can't be the only one that sees this stuff happening. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous on how bad his rotations are. I turned off the game with around 4 minutes left. I had to. You want to know why? Detroit was up by like 8. No, Detroit was up by like, I don't know, like 6 or 8 when Melo came back in. Melo hit a jump shot, Rose hit a floater. And then I think we got stuck on, it was either 89 or 99. I can't remember the exact score right now. But I stopped watching. He doesn't know how to call plays. He doesn't know how to get the ball in the hands of Melo when it matters. It's the fourth quarter in crunch time. Why the hell are you allowing Joakim Noah to shoot a mid-range jump shot? Why are you allowing Courtney Lee to take someone off the dribble and pull up? You have Melo, Derrick Rose, and KP for a reason. In crunch time, you go to your scorers. You go to your stars. And you go to your main star. So why is he being benched? I can't, man. I had to turn the game off. And Detroit scored like 10 straight points. You know, we never scored again after like the 3 minutes. I had to turn it off. I was like, I can't. My roommate was like, what's going on? I was like, dude, I can't even talk about it. I literally stormed out and I went and got me a milkshake because I was getting pissed. I was getting pissed off. I can't take it, man. What the? We have such a good roster. And you're going to allow this BS to happen. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Jeff Hornacek? Oh my God. Phil Jackson, man. You need to hire someone else. Get Mike Woodson. Get who's the dude that used to Mark Jackson? Get someone. Tom Thibodeau. Get someone, man. But you got to fire Hornacek. It's ridiculous. This dude does not. I'm sorry. I know he's historically he's an alright coach, but what I'm seeing in the first 3 games, and everyone's saying calm down. Why should I call? He should have had all of this planned out in the offseason, so when the regular season happens, they're good to go. You notice that the Cleveland Cavaliers roster, their rotations are already set before the season even started. I know they're pretty much the same team, except, Matthew Dellavedova and Timothy Mozgov, and they picked up Mike Dunleavy. But you notice how their rotations are already set in stone, and you can see consistency. I see stupidity in our rotation. I don't see consistency. Yeah, I see consistent stupidity in our rotation. I can't, man. This has got to stop. For the first time in 3 years. In 3 years, we have a good roster surrounding Carmelo Anthony. And Phil Jackson, you go and hire this guy to ruin the chances of New York City winning an NBA championship? Are you kidding me? This has got to stop. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. I can't, man. I can't stand this anymore. Part of me feels like punching something right now because it's so frustrating. Any logical person would see, okay, look, the Detroit Pistons, they're up by 4, but they're going on a run. Call timeout, get Melo back in. He's leaving our bench in with none of our scorers in for too long. And you shouldn't even have the bench in without at least one of our 3 scorers. You have 3 scorers for a reason. You have Carmelo Anthony, who had 24. He would have had more. Fucking stupid rotations. Derrick Rose, and you have Porzingis. So why is Brandon Jennings, Lance Thomas, Kuzminskis, Hernan Gomez, and that other dude with the dreads, what's his name? Endor. And why are they in the game for like a 10-minute stretch? When you know we're losing. Why not have at least Derrick Rose in the game? Or at least Kristaps Porzingis or Carmelo? You don't know how to we have 3 scorers for a reason. At least one should be on the floor at all times. If you look at all of the other great teams, the San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Pau Gasol, or Tony Parker are always on the floor. At least one. Sometimes even at least 2. The Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, or Kevin Durant, at least 1 or 2 are always on the floor. The Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie, LeBron, or Kevin Love, at least 1 is always on the floor. So what is the difference? Why are we not having at least one of our star scorers on the floor? Now, I know Derrick Rose and KP can't score like Melo, but Melo came out, like all 3 games, he came out in the first half destroying. He's shooting like 70% in the first half. And then the second half, he gets benched, he gets stiff, and you put him in with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter? Are you serious? I can't. If this happens one more time, I'm not watching any more Knicks games until he gets fired. I'm sorry, but I can't put up with another year of this BS. I cannot put up with another year of this BS that is occurring in Madison Square Garden. 3 years of this. 3 years of stupidity. I'm not putting up with the fourth year. So either you fire Coach Hornacek or he fixes it and we start winning some basketball games, because this is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason we should have lost to the Detroit Pistons. I'm out of here, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace.